Nobody could step inside of your body and feel your pain for you. So they don't get to tell you what you should need to do to make yourself happy, to make to make to find love in this life, because everything we're doing is for love. Okay? Nobody gets to tell me or any other woman how to wear your hair or to not get plastic surgery, or I don't support skin bleaching. I don't advocate for it, but some women will do it. Whatever it is you need to do to function, you're going to be doing it at some point, because at some point you're going to run up into the reality that um, the reality that um, trying to preserve something that is not getting you love is not going to serve you, because the one thing you want most in this life, the one thing, your driving force, your the only purpose of your life, of our collective um, um, of our life is uh, to get love. And if what you are and how you present and how you are, you believe, is not getting you the love you want and the love you desire, you're going to make changes. It's either you're going to make changes emotionally and or physically, or you're going to die. You're going to die, because that's what kills people every day. It's a lack of love. Okay? This need for love is at the root of everything we do. You will never get away from that. Nobody could step inside of your body. None of these Afrocentrics and these pro-black people could step inside of your body and feel your pain for you. They're not doing anything to get you your love, and they can't. Because they can't step out of their reality and provide give you life force. They can't give you that. They can't even they cannot give you that. They're not going to step out of their family life and their life and what's making they're not going to leave their purpose and attend to your life purpose. And they can't step inside of your body and feel for you. They want you to stay black and stay black conscious and not change your features and not change yourself, because of the whole idea that they believe that you should stay, be loyal to your race and do everything the right way as far as being pro-black and being Afrocentric rather, to somehow validate their stance on it, the very stance that they themselves don't even believe in. What I mean by that is, or should I say, don't even support deep down. They're supporting it on the surface, but they're not really supporting it, because they themselves don't really feel like black is beautiful. They're just saying it because that's what they're supposed to say, and they need you to live up to it to validate it for them. Then they want you to it's also about control. And there's another aspect of it that I can't quite receive right now, but there's something else. Um, I can't think of it right now. But they want you to do those things for them. Okay. Meanwhile, they're living their own lives, and most of these people are men. They're black men. They're not under the pressure you're under as a black female to be beautiful in a world where you're not the standard, right? So they can't really help you, and they're not going to help you, because these men, these pro-black Afrocentrist men, they too have a preference for the very shit that you're telling you not to become. They too have a preference for this Eurocentric kind of beauty. No matter what they say, in some shape or form, they have a preference for it. Maybe you won't see them with a very light-skinned woman, but that woman is going to have maybe a certain kind of beauty or something about her that um, is like atypical of what actual deep blackness is. And even if he is with a woman does that looks um, that have these deep dark African features, he's probably not really loving. He probably don't really want to be with her. He's just probably with her to, you know, can I say for optics? Can I use that word in this context? He's just with her because to to do that very thing, to show to the world that he's black and proud and that he loves his women, and he's doing it because and or because he can't get actually what he really wants. He don't have the wherewithal, you know, which to attract the kind of woman he really wants. But most of the times, those kind of Afrocentrist men, they're gonna go for black women, but maybe sometimes lighter skinned black women and or black women who have these sharper, more keen features. When they actually can get the kind, and believe that they can get the kind of woman they want. But really, they don't really love black women like just like any other man, any other race of man. So any other black man, should I say? So you know these men, they really don't want to be with you. They don't really love you, and they can't help you, and they cannot step inside of your body and feel your pain for you. They can't heal you from your pain, and they can't take it away from you, and they can't feel it for you. So they don't get to tell you what the hell you need to do for yourself and to yourself to make yourself feel better in this world, because they might be looking at it as these things that women do to themselves are trivial stuff that are not as important as having success and having um, a degree, a college degree, and being moral human beings and shit. But all the stuff that they're talking about is directly or indirectly to related to getting love, and directly or indirectly related to success. And in this world, success and wealth, when you talk about it in that context, it's usually men who are being pushed to go get that. Women, success for women is beauty. And I'm not saying that this is how it should be. I'm saying this is how it is. When a woman is, when she's a hot chick, when she's beautiful, that's her success. Because she can attract a rich man who has the wealth and the physical success. And really, that's all a woman needs. And her life will be smooth. It can be smooth. Okay? So when he can accumulate all the wealth he can because he's a man and he don't have to worry about what you're doing. He don't have to worry about the things you have to do because he don't have to worry about it because he's a man. How do you get yours? How do you get the same kind of fulfillment he gets, okay, from your female perspective? How do you get that? Okay? So that's one thing. He's over there doing what he want to do to get his success, but at the same time, he's telling you to not do something that you need to do to feel that same emotional thing that he's feeling from getting the physical success. Okay? Because in his mind, what you need to do are the little petty, frivolous female things that aren't as important as the kind of success that I as a man go for, and that is bullshit. Because the same feeling, the feeling in itself, the feeling that success gives to man is the same kind of feeling that beauty gives to women. And this is why I said that in some in our minds, subconsciously and now consciously, success for women is seen as beauty, physical beauty, because she don't really have to do anything more than be a hot chick, and then she could live the life she really want to live. In today's world, people push women, even hot chicks, to go get stuff for themselves. But that's coming from people not understanding that women really don't have to do these things, and also coming from people's like it's a kind of some moral thing of you know, that's if you don't do those things, then you're a bad person. and she's a bad woman, and she's a gold digger, and she's lazy, and she's a nothing ass bitch, and she's a bum bitch, and she's not a boss lady, and all this dumb shit that women, these titles that women give to themselves. Um, uh, yeah. So it's like he's over there living his best life, getting the success he wants, and he probably gonna get all that success and cheat on you with the kind of woman that he really wants. And after a while, divorce your ass and leave you, and you're out there feeling um, lonely, feeling left, feeling deserted, feeling abandoned, and feeling ugly. What's the point of all that shit? You're not getting the love you want, and that's your life purpose. Is to get it. Our life purpose is relationships. Our life purpose is love. Our life purpose is happiness. Happiness is coming from love and self-love and being loved and being in relationships. And when you're in relationships, you're happy. All these things go together. So if who you are and what you are is not getting you the love you want, you're going to have to find ways to get it. And you're going to find ways to get it, or you're going to die. Or you're going to die. Because the opposite of love is death, really. The opposite of love is fear, but really, it's really fear that drives you to death. When you're not in the space of love, you're in a space of doom. And doom is kin to death. So, black women, you're going to have to decide what it is, what's important to you, what's valuable to you. Is it valuable for me to seek success in and of itself, or is it valuable for me to seek success and beauty, or what is seen as beauty in this life? I mean, what is valuable for people is subjective, but still, that's the purpose of life. You're going to go after something. If you're not moving forward to something, you're moving backwards to death, really. Okay, so black women are going to have to decide what it is they want to do. And I am not telling black women to go get plastic surgery. I'm not telling black women to do anything physical with themselves. Really. It will be up to you. I'm also not going to tell you to not do those things. I'm not going to tell you to not do them, but I'm not going to tell you to not do them, and I'm not going to tell you to do them. You will have to decide. I'm just saying, be open to whatever it is you need to do to find your beauty, and to find yourself, and to feel good about yourself while you're existing in this life. Because telling yourself that, oh, you're black and proud, and you're this and you're that, and it's not going to get you the love you need. And no matter what you tell yourself, this is why you see these women, you see some of these pro-black women, after a while, they have this depressed look on themselves, on them. Because they're not getting the fulfillment they want. They're lying to themselves and telling them, oh, black is beautiful and black is this and all this other lies they tell to themselves. But they're unhappy. And then after a while, you see some of these same women with a weave, or you see her with some kind of long hair. Maybe it's not a straight hair, but she find her way to put it on her head. She find her way to wear a certain kind of makeup. She might end up getting butt implants, breast implant, whatever. Okay, and that stuff you do to your body as black women a lot of times just to compensate for people not liking, your facial features. People not liking the fact that your facial features are not Eurocentric. Okay? And it's a painful life to live. Okay? These women, I watch these women all the time, these pro-black women talk this tough pro-black talk all the time about how black and proud and black is beautiful, and they condemn these women who are wearing weaves, and they condemn all these ideas that support that the idea of beauty and what beauty is in the society. And then after a while, you see them start to to is that they get into a kind of a low state, and then they get in a depressed state, and the next thing you know, she's wearing a weave, and then she might feel better wearing a weave, and then she might switch it up sometime and tell herself that I just want something different. It's just because I want something different, and I just wear this weave because it's a protective style, and I just wear it because my hair is hard to manage. Your hair is hard to manage, that's true, and that might be one reason why, but you also wear it, and I wear it because it makes me feel feminine. It makes me feel prettier. Okay, it really does. Long hair, it just suggests femininity. And if you don't have it naturally, um, getting it on naturally to make yourself feel better is not wrong. Okay, it's not a matter of wrong or right. It's a matter of this is what. It's not wrong or right. Really don't exist. It's either you're in a state of your truth or not your truth. There's a bunch of different layers to this very thing as relating to wrong or right, and or the opposite of wrong or right. It's my living my truth or I'm not living my truth. Okay, I don't believe in wrong and right. I believe in truth. Okay, not right, but truth. I used to say this a different way. I can't think of it right now. Okay, I don't believe in doing what's right, should I say. This is how I usually say. I don't believe in doing what's right. I believe in doing what's true. What's true to me, yeah, but what's true to me is I truly want to this to make me feel a certain way. I truly desire it. That's the truth of it. Lying to myself and say that, oh, just wearing my afro every day makes me feel good is a lie. It's my afro is real, and that's true. It's a true thing that that's my actual hair, but it's not true that I actually love it 100%. It's not true that it makes me feel feminine. It's not true that it makes me feel great. And people need to stop lying to themselves. Black women need to stop lying to themselves um, about what makes them happy, as far as their appearance and what they do to their appearance to feel good. Truly. Some people feel like, well, that's a lie. Weave is a lie. Fake hair is a lie. It's a lie. It is kind of a lie. But it's true that I like it. Sometimes it's true that some women prefer it. It's a true thing. I'm going with what's in my heart. It's a different kind of truth that I'm carrying around with me. The truth is that it makes me feel feminine. The truth is that this is what makes me feel good. And that in itself is an authenticity. Sure, the hair itself physically is not authentic to you, but emotionally and let's say mentally or um, philosophically, I don't know. Truth is that um, it makes me feel good. It is true that I'm living my truth by deciding to go after what I really want, because that is the truth of it. I mean, what is more important? Living the truth, whatever. Living and living naturally and wearing my natural hair and lying to myself that it makes me happy. What is more authentic? Doing that, or going after what I really want, doing to myself what makes me feel good, what genuinely, truly, authentically makes me feel good. What is the more authentic thing to do? Y'all answer that for me under the comment section. I know what I mean. I already explained my views on it already anyway, so I don't need to extra explain what I really think. But give me your opinion on it. How do you see it?